Hello, hello, and welcome back, everybody. Alright, the world is still loading in. This may or may not take a bit, but I am ready to move on.
Very well.
Hello, Shadowheart. I'm not going to reach for the artifact. I just can't imagine that goes well, so I'm going to wake her up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
True. You want to stay together?
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get going.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
With Shadowheart being the cleric, I pretty much always take her as a companion in this game. Because clerics are incredibly overpowered. No, I shouldn't just grab everything I can find. I probably will, but I swear I'll learn to skip past the fish buckets at some point. I need supplies.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
I'll flip through the book real quick. If anybody wants to read that, they can pause the video. Read. Love letter. Person's probably dead. Thieves' tools. That'll be useful later. I need to pick up supplies, because supplies are how you heal in this game during long rests. Also, I'm poor, and I don't like being poor, so finding coins here and there is nice. The waypoints, those will allow me to fast travel. Intellect Devourers have 20 HP at level 1, that's wonderful. I'm wondering if I actually encountered the worst RNG ever when I was on the ship, or maybe it's just because I'm in tactician mode. I should have just dashed for dear life. Because there was ways for people to get out, I just didn't realize how dangerous the situation was. Oh dear. I rolled poorly on initiative, which is suboptimal at best. You can do what? Since when do they have ranged attacks?
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight.
Distance doesn't help. They have ranged attacks.
Take two.
Critical miss!
On my way.
Hopefully around this corner you'll be safe.
Time to push my luck again.
Shoot. At max damage, this can kill one. But... Alright, that's good.
Time to press ahead.
I wonder if this helps at all. Shoot! That's a cantrip! I was hoping it would at least take up spell slots.
Where do I go from here? Torment!
Sheesh.
No mercy.
Shoot.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Don't waste a step.
I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action, really, do I? I don't think that helps. Whew. Nah, she...
Survival is all that matters.
You tried well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Alright, level up. I wasn't expecting them to give the intellect of ours a ranged attack. That was an unpleasant surprise. I got sorcery points, that is very good. A new spell. Thunderwave? Thunderwave. Wind magic. Distant magic. Replace spell. With sleep. Sleep would probably be best. Yeah. What is all this? Ah, this is her stuff. Fear of wolves? Huh. I didn't know that was a thing. Is there any way to multi-class? Ah, there is a way to multi-class. Alright, I'm not going to mess with that just because I've never played a D&D character who was over level 4. So, I'm not going to mess with something I don't understand. Prepared spells. Yeah, cure wounds, healing, definitely. Guiding bolt. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature? You can still take damage from AoEs. That's interesting. Lasts for 10 turns. That is very interesting. Especially on my cleric. Alright.
Not as bad as it could have.
We need a rest. Is Is this... Where's the short rest versus long rest? Ah. Short rest, 2 available, long rest.
Breathe deep and move.
Why am I not wearing a shirt? Oh well.
You strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea?
Relax, this camp seems... Don't fret, we need some rest.
Fine, but not for too long. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light.
Agreed.
Maybe we'll get lucky. We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Legendary Mask of Shapeshifting? Cool! Peculiar Clothing. Bewildered Adventurers Pack. Drake General Die? I normally put random stuff in here, but in this chest, but what's this? Cool. Interesting. How do I dispel this? That mask is, by the way, for those of you who don't know, that mask is a reference to, I know the name of Divinity 2. Alright, if I auto-select and walk away, does the stuff stay in? It does not. If it did, I would put my spare resources in the chest over there so I'm not carrying them around. Let me see. Alright, so I can drop the supply packs here as well as the apples and the fish head. Alright. Where are my supply packs? Where is all my camping stuff? Interesting.
This is not the world you know. Rest feels impossible, no matter how heavy your eyes become. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, geese, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull. And you will find it, no matter the cost. Your life is your own. No wriggling tadpole is going to change that. Sleep claims you. Determination buoyed by gentle dreams.
Something the matter?
What's the story with the little artifact you
There's
have?
no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
She really does not like prying, so I should back off when she tells me that. What do you think of all that's happened to us?
We
so
haven't
far?
gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
You must have thoughts about our little
Must
stowaways.
Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting.
If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the
I
tadpoles?
suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's
Makes
someone
sense.
waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
She doesn't like when I pry, so I'm going to back off.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
How am I holding up
I
to your
must
estimates?
admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me.
Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
I don't know about that. You know, we don't know where we're going to end up. Alright. We're gonna need some more party members because 3 intellect devours almost TPK'd me. So we're either going to need a lot more party members or we're going to need a lot more supplies. Is there anything over here I can snag? Nope, this chest here should be locked. No, it's this chest that's locked. So I'll go get Astarion before trying to open that.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Astarion, you suck. I think this is, yeah, this is a cantrip, so I can use this whenever I want. Yay! I passed a difficulty 10 check, guys! I think it's my first time!
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
But I haven't done anything to you yet.
You arrogant little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
The Mind Flayer's worm.
The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Glad we're all cut up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately. They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
You should travel with me. Our odds are
I
better.
was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
True.
All right. I accept.
I'm the main character.
Lead on.
Not only will things go well if you come with me, I can stop time and go back if they don't. Not really a whole lot to decide there. Are you multi-classic or not?
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, hey. I win.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady
I don't know why
eyes.
Shadowheart approves of me being friendly to the boar, but
The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into the wilderness.
I don't know why specifically that Shadowheart likes it that I'm friendly with the boar, but she does, so it's always worth an attempt. Come over here, hope someone passes the wisdom check.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
I think Shadowheart might have enough strength to move this slightly, which means I can get to the treasure. Tattered map, held together by seal. There's a cache.
Best be on my way.
I should be able to pick that up later. Sometimes it can be a little more difficult jumping out of here. Alright. We're going to save because things can go very wrong for me up here. Especially if the Mind Flayer combat was actually difficult. Or the Intellect Power conflict, I mean.
There. A mind flayer. And it's
Huh.
hurt.
There's usually people trying to dig this thing out.
Dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
I should just blast it with a firebolt here, but because I am showing off for you guys, I will talk to it
Approach
for
the
some
dying
reason.
monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No, I should be
Yes,
furious.
You feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame.
I don't think so.
It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Now, I don't know any benefit that comes from this, but, failing it gets me eaten. So I'm just going
The
to...
monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I never allow that thing to live.
Death is too good for it.
I know this can lead to trouble in the future, but the trouble that could potentially
There's
show up
goblins over there.
if he
Worth
lives
checking for supplies, maybe.
could be worse. Gale should appear about here.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Oh, yep, we're gonna touch the sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
Yeah. We're going to attempt this. This is new. I've never seen this before. Well, that works.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
At introductions? Alright. No need to apologize. Are you alright?
But friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Yes, I was.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Yeah. Couldn't have phrased it more repentant myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis.
Yep.
And let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Yep.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Nope.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt. But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Can't say I am. Nope. I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction is not one of them. I can't say
We're
that I
certainly
am.
going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved. Something to that effect.
Yeah.
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
I probably won't travel with Gale much, because I'm already a sorcerer, but you never know. I wish there was a way to switch between characters without taking a long rest and going back to the campsite. Subclass. Necromancy is a subclass? Divination. Transmutation? Oh, there are so much better subclasses than there were before. Alright, I will go with evocation just because it's default, and I tend to trust default things, and I don't know much about the game currently. Alright, spells. If you don't have Magic Missile, you will take Magic Missile. And... Shield. Yeah, Shield's good. Let me see. I wonder how I cast Shield. Do I have to cast it preemptively, or do I get an option to cast it when I get hit?
Alright, what now?
Depending on how Shield works, I might want that on every mage character. The way I always assumed it worked in D&D is, you're going to get hit! You may cast Shield! DM can tell you whether... DM decides whether or not to tell you if that'll help any. Now to see if Lae'zel is okay. Well, the cage is there, and her captors are there.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
Hey, she's alive! She passed her death saving throws, apparently. Alright, let's go pick her up. I always like having somebody who can stand in front.
You think it's dangerous?
Very!
Dangerous. One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
Good idea.
And let the goblin. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Why should I help you? Don't worry, I'll get them out of here. Creature's dangerous. Get out of here, leave it to me. Yeah. A 2? Ah! I hate dice so much! I had a +5!
Demaze, let's
No. I'm not leaving this fiend with a stranger.
Well,
kill then.
Dimesa, watch out!
I can't believe I got a 2! Oh, wow. Sleep is useless, huh? I don't think they'll be able to do a whole lot if... Yeah, it's just guaranteed 24 as opposed to rolling any dice, so I maybe I was a little too harsh. What? Is this not an AoE spell?
On my way.
Are you serious? Well... Cast it! Interesting.
Let's turn someone inside out. Over here.
Got to move.
I can't believe I got a 2. Alright.
Can't slow down.
That should have knocked him off at least.
Me.
There's blood in the air.
If I go over here, can I then...
On my way. Into the shadows.
hide, which would allow me to sneak attack?
Concentrate.
This doesn't feel good. I hate what I'm doing. I like these guys.
This'll dampen the pain.
Take you.
Ice weak, they burn.
I should have had someone walk up next to her so that I could
Guessing.
sneak attack, but I didn't.
Got to keep fighting. Time to deal some punishment.
Never a dull moment.
And
Get me down.
I rolled a 2! Ah, I hate dice so much. I could have still got a 2. I could have still gotten it if my 4 die. If I rolled a 4 on the thing Shadowheart gave me, I could have still freaking gotten it off of a 2. I literally needed a 4 or higher on a d20 and I got a 2. I hate dice.
Slow to respond. Unsurprising. Enough gawking. Get me down.
Where are your manners? Say please.
Never. Dawdling, get me down.
I have half a mind to leave her up there.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
What exactly is a
It
creche?
is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, let's
You
go
are
find
full
this
up.
creche.
Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Wait at my camp, we can speak there.
Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A crash must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Alright. Let's take a short rest.
That helped.
Frickin' 2! I don't understand why it is that I don't like failing a 10 on a d20. It never feels good. But that one just
should
leaves
check it
me
out,
bitter.
But be careful.
I should save.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gates! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
What does rally do? Temporarily gain 8 hit points. Okay, sweet. Can I sneak attack this guy? I can. I rolled so badly on initiative too. I hate dice so much. I just hate dice so much. They're so inconsistent.
Every last one of you!
I don't like RNG. I just don't.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Whoa, that's brave. I see why, though. Does Thunderwave hit? It does. Hopefully this says goodbye. And that's why we take Thunderwave in a game that likes to give you a lot of glyphs. Alright, do I have anything I can do with my bonus action? I do not. It is sad, but... Can I put 2 of them to sleep? I might be able to put 3 of them to sleep. Alright. So we're going to hide.
Just like old times.
And then we're going to sneak attack.
Spill some blood.
Critical hit. Beautiful. And I think that's all of our actions. I don't know about killing the guy who was sleeping, but... yeah. Alright, what are we looking at? Is that guy in range? No. That guy is. This won't kill. That guy is. This could kill. Yeah, we'll do that.
One day I'll catch a break. Mistra Rill.
Take this!
What should I do? Moving.
I'd say this is going really well. Okay, I can't hide here because they see me. Can I sneak attack because he's next to one of my allies? Ah. I was wondering, it looked like a rock, not a potion to me. Alright, let's go this way.
And move. Let the dice roll in my favor.
I hope the dice roll in your favor.
I'm fast. On my way.
Little bugger just doesn't want to die. This way?
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Who are you talking to?
Good.
Alright.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
They're goblins. They've always got friends nearby. They're like cockroaches. Why is it considered thievery to take from this guy? Why was that considered a crime? Why would this be considered a crime? And who's watching me? Blessed by the priestess guts, these gauntlets provide additional aid to those who bear the Absolute's mark on their flesh.
That my feet can carry me.
Alright. We're going to take a long rest here. Do I want to swap to Lysel right now? Because... I think I'll let Lysel take a break for a bit. Because I'm thinking about going and dealing with the Harpies, which is a good person's quest. And Lizelle is not a good person.
Be with you in a moment.
Typical wizard using magic just to admire his own beard.
A gentleman's only as dashing as his least groomed locus. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
Until recently, nothing at all.
Ah, yes. The good old days. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
No.
My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Yep. Long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm.
Which is clever.
Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Like, we don't know what's going on with these things, but also I saw them change somebody at the pull of a lever, so we don't know what's going on.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache, our mouths should bleed, yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
Yeah, you're right.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen.
That's what everyone's... And I'm hoping it stays that way.
Naturally. But I was thinking, what if it doesn't? Of course, first sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
I think I'd prefer a knife.
A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously.
And what about you?
Oh, my boy. I'd like to see you try.
I can...
Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
I can guarantee you there'd be a lot of fire involved, Astarion. Which I can guarantee you don't appreciate.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected.
True.
The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant?
Anything's possible. Sounds like it had plans for us, yeah.
Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Alright. And with that one, guys, I think I will be calling today's video here. Things are getting really interesting. I really appreciate all the changes they've done. I have not played this game, even the alpha, in over a year, I think. But they've done a lot of changes. I'm really appreciating it. And So the thing I have to be careful about is that I myself will ruin this game for me by going around and feeling a need to do every single thing that I possibly can. which I always do in Larian games, but it's not a fun way to play the game, but I must have everything. I'm going to try not to do that. But yeah, if you guys like the video, do me a favor and leave a like, and I hope to see you on the next one. Okay, stop recording.